Prepare to shiver as we delve into the eerie world of abandoned hospitals, where the walls whisper secrets of unexplained patient disappearances, mysterious medical experiments gone wrong, and a legacy of terror that will leave you questioning what's truly lurking in the shadows. Let's start with our first entry. As we venture into the depths of abandoned hospitals, we're met with a chilling tale that will send shivers down your spine. Meet the notorious St. Nicholas Hospital in Hoisington, Kansas, where the walls ran red with blood and the silence was deafening. Built in 1925, St. Nicholas was once a beacon of hope for the community, providing quality healthcare to those in need. But behind its white facade lay a dark history. In the early 1980s, a series of bizarre events began to unfold. Patients reported strange noises at night, and staff members claimed to have seen ghostly apparitions. It wasn't until 1986 that the hospital's darkest secret was exposed. A patient named Emily Wilson had been admitted with a mysterious illness. As her condition worsened, doctors struggled to diagnose the cause of her decline. It wasn't until an autopsy revealed the unthinkable: Emily had been poisoned. The investigation led to the shocking discovery that several patients had met similar fates under the care of a rogue doctor. But what's most unsettling is that this was no isolated incident. Multiple patients, all with similar characteristics and mysterious illnesses, had died under suspicious circumstances over the years. The hospital's administrators were aware of these events, yet they chose to cover them up. As we delve deeper into the mysteries surrounding St. Nicholas Hospital, we'll uncover more disturbing truths that will leave you questioning what really happened behind those crumbling walls. But for now, let's leave Emily Wilson and her tragic fate, and head to our next destination. But here's where things take a disturbing turn. Coming in at second. As we delve deeper into the realm of abandoned hospitals, one particular case stands out as a chilling example of a dark past. Meet the old psychiatric hospital in Jackson, Michigan, known as the former Kalamazoo Regional Psychiatric Center. Built in 1964, this sprawling complex was designed to accommodate up to 1,000 patients. But by the 1980s, patient numbers had dwindled significantly due to changing treatment methods and the stigma surrounding mental illness. One documented case that will send shivers down your spine is that of a young patient named Timothy Wilson. In 1975, Timothy was admitted to the hospital at just 17 years old after exhibiting violent outbursts and aggressive behavior. What happened to him during his stay remains a dark mystery. According to records, Timothy's condition worsened, and he began to experience vivid hallucinations and auditory delusions. Despite receiving treatment, his symptoms only intensified. It was as if something in that hospital was fueling his descent into madness. In 1982, Timothy vanished from the hospital, never to be seen again. The search for him was extensive, but all signs pointed to one conclusion: he must have left on his own accord. Or did he? The truth behind Timothy's disappearance remains a dark and unsettling enigma, leaving many questions unanswered. And that's just the beginning of this haunted tale. Join me next time as we explore more chilling abandoned hospitals with dark pasts, including the infamous Danvers State Hospital in Massachusetts. And that's when investigators discovered something that changed everything. Coming in at third. As we delve deeper into the world of abandoned hospitals, we find ourselves in the midst of a place where the walls ran red with blood and the whispers of the past still linger. Welcome to St. Albans Hospital, a former psychiatric ward in Decatur, Illinois. It was during the 1950s that St. Albans Hospital gained notoriety for its inhumane treatment of patients. The hospital's treatment methods were nothing short of barbaric. Patients were subjected to lobotomies, electroshock therapy, and other forms of brutal experimentation. But one case stands out as particularly chilling, that of 17-year-old Dorothy Lewis, who was admitted to St. Albans in the late 1950s with symptoms of schizophrenia. Despite her family's pleas for a more compassionate approach, Dorothy was subjected to repeated electroshock therapy sessions, which only exacerbated her condition. As the years went by, Dorothy's behavior became increasingly erratic, and she eventually died under mysterious circumstances while still confined within St. Albans walls. The exact cause of her death remains unknown, leaving behind a legacy of unanswered questions and unrequited justice for this young girl who was subjected to such atrocities. And so, we're left with the haunting realization that even in the darkest corners of our world, there are those who have been silenced forever. As we continue our journey through the most chilling abandoned hospitals with dark pasts, we'll uncover more sinister tales and unravel the mysteries that shroud these forsaken places. Join us next time as we explore the eerie remains of a hospital where the walls still whisper the secrets of those who never left. But wait. It gets even more unsettling. Coming in at fourth. As we venture into the crumbling corridors of abandoned hospitals, one story stands out as particularly chilling: the case of the Bellevue Psychiatric Hospital in New York City. Built in 1908, this once thriving institution was designed to house some of the city's most troubled minds. But it wasn't until the 1970s that Bellevue's dark past began to unfold. Patients started reporting strange occurrences, disembodied voices, ghostly apparitions, and unexplained movements in the shadows. Staff members corroborated these claims, speaking of eerie whispers echoing down corridors at night. The hospital was plagued by a series of inexplicable patient deaths, with some bodies found mutilated or disfigured. As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered a disturbing pattern. Patients who exhibited erratic behavior were often subjected to inhumane treatments, including lobotomies and electroshock therapy. One patient, a young woman named Sarah, was administered 30 consecutive days of ECT without her consent or knowledge. Her family received only a cryptic message from the hospital: "She's fine." But what exactly happened to Sarah remains a mystery. The hospital's records are shrouded in secrecy, and the truth behind these gruesome events may never be fully uncovered. As we leave Bellevue's abandoned halls, one question lingers: what other dark secrets lie hidden within these crumbling walls? Join us next time as we explore more of the most chilling abandoned hospitals with dark pasts ever recorded. What happened next has never been explained. And finally, the most disturbing one on our list. This is the case that still keeps investigators up at night. As we delve into the dark recesses of abandoned hospitals, One place that sends shivers down the spine is the former St. Christopher's Hospital in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Built in 1871, this imposing structure once served as a beacon of hope for those seeking medical care. But beneath its grand facade lay a sinister truth. In the early 1970s, reports emerged of unexplained patient disappearances and mysterious deaths. The hospital's staff seemed incompetent, and patients were often left to fend for themselves. As investigations unfolded, it became clear that St. Christopher's was not just any ordinary hospital, it was a hotbed of paranormal activity. One fateful night in 1975, Nurse Emma Taylor went missing while making her rounds. Her colleagues searched the hospital from top to bottom, but she vanished without a trace. The search party stumbled upon an abandoned operating room with the words, "Emma is gone," scrawled on the wall in her own blood. As authorities combed through the hospital's records, they discovered that Emma was not the first to vanish, nor would she be the last. It seemed that St. Christopher's had a dark history of patient disappearances, with some even suggesting that the hospital was a hub for black magic rituals. And then, just as all hope seemed lost, a shocking discovery was made. Beneath the hospital's foundation lay an ancient Native American burial ground, desecrated and ignored by the very people who built the hospital. The dark energy released from this grave disturbance had awakened malevolent forces, drawing patients in like moths to a flame. As we conclude our journey through the most chilling abandoned hospitals with dark pasts ever recorded, one thing is certain: St. Christopher's Hospital remains forever shrouded in mystery and terror, its secrets hidden beneath the cold, hard earth. Looking back at all these cases, a pattern emerges. Whether it's the unexplained circumstances, the lack of evidence, or the haunting questions left behind, each one reminds us that we live in a world full of mysteries. Some may eventually be solved. Others will remain in the shadows forever, waiting for someone brave enough to uncover the truth. And there you have it. 5 cases that continue to haunt investigators and families to this day. Some say the truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. Others believe these mysteries are meant to remain unsolved forever. What do you think happened? Let me know in the comments below. If you made it to the end of this video, you're braver than most. Hit subscribe and the notification bell because I release videos like this every week. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Until next time, stay safe out there.